That's the St. Louis rapper, man. Junior and Nelly called Fully Loaded. Check it out, man. Nelly and JR, man, Fully Loaded. You know what I'm saying? That song go hard. But look. Okay, now welcome to the Jay Garrett Show. And today is about it's more than meets the eye. But before we get started, I gotta introduce the guest who came in to share life with me, you know what I'm saying, for an hour. So I'm gonna start it off with Killer.
Gang. You already know what to do. Killer in the building.
Okay. And next I got Lex. Jesus Christ. I got Lex in the building. Yeah, give it up for Lex. And you know I got my cousin Fallon in the building.
Hey.
And I got Entrepreneur and my bae, my wife, Unique Love. I'm Jay Garrett, and I'm letting everybody know July 30th, y'all come out. We got a comedy show, man. I'm your headliner. We got comedian Jenny Lynn in the building. We got Emily Zell in the building. We got Black Charles in the building. We got Alexander Reese, aka the coach, in the building, man. And I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk, and y'all come out and laugh with me. Shit. Come out and laugh, man. I dare you to come out and laugh and have a nice time with me. And I give it up for Antoine Leary. Give it up to Soldier by Blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this platform, you know what I'm saying, is very important. You know what I'm saying? Just, communication is very important. But getting off into, you know what I'm saying, the topic in hand is more than meets the eye. And what I mean by more than meets the eye is I just kind of feel like the envy and jealousy is at an all-time high. Mm-hmm. Now, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we looking at people just because a person might have Gucci on, or they might have this Benz, or they might have this big ass house. You don't know what the hell they went through to get this house.
That's a fact.
So my thing is, I kind of wish that people would. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I would do. If I see somebody with a big house, or I see somebody with nice things, I'm a type person where first of all, I'm gonna respect them. Right. That's number one. Number two, I will come to them and ask questions. I'm a type person where, hey, you look good. You know what I'm saying? What did you do to get yourself in position to get this?
Right.
So I'm not finna just sit back and just be like, oh man, I don't like that nigga, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm jealous of, you know what I'm saying, of a situation that I don't even understand.
Right.
So my thing is, you know what I'm saying, one thing that I learned in life, cousin, was like, it's always gonna be somebody who's bigger than me.
That's a fact.
It's gonna always be somebody who got more money than me.
That's a fact.
It's gonna always be somebody who's just, more knowledge, smarter than me, whatever. But I'm okay with that. And that keeps me from not being a jealous and envious person. That's because I know that it's somebody that can do things better. Right. And that's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a type person where I get close to those people. Mm-hmm. And ask questions so I can step my game up.
That's a fact.
And you would be surprised what people would tell you. And you would be like, damn, that's all you did? It might not even be as hard as you think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that me having that mindset, that stops me from being jealous and envious and being a hating motherfucker, because I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like even me just getting here for the show today. You know what I'm saying? Even just coming, getting to, you know what I'm saying, the Jay Garrett Show. Like, you got people out here that's driving crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even know, you know what I'm saying, what we had to go through just to get here. You know what I'm saying? Just driving safe.
Period.
Shaving my head with the right razor so my shit don't bump up. You know what I'm saying? We just left Applebee's and had something to eat. You know what I'm saying? The food that was brought out, you know what I'm saying, my babe wasn't really, you know, it was on point, but they kind of like, you know how they mess up an order, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you know, one messed up order can throw your day off, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we went through. This is the preparation we went through just to come here today. So it's like you don't know what a person goes through, you know what I'm saying, for them to be in the position that they're in. So, as a matter of fact, Unique Love. Unique Love, I got a question for you. Okay. Your hair and your braids is beautiful. Not just because you my girl. I ain't trying to get no brownie points or nothing, but what I'm saying is your braids are beautiful. But my thing is the preparation. How many hours did you have to sit down?
That's a fact. To get that end result.
To get that end result.
Too many. Just too many. Too many.
8 hours. I've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
No, 8 hours. A long ass time.
Yeah.
And you know what, babe? I remember the day when you first got your hair done, when you go to sleep at night.
I can't sleep at night.
I'm in pain. Like I'm literally like I have to scratch her scalp. You know what I'm saying? So she could be comfortable with laying down. So all I'm saying is somebody else might be like, you know, who she thinks she is, cause her cute. Look at her. She thinks she. Y'all don't even know the shit she went through just to look this damn good. Is all I'm saying, and that's what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? More than me style.
No, that's a fact. And not that you even do it for that attention, but you do it because you want to show up and you want to give your best. You want to present yourself and represent yourself in a certain way, and it ain't even oftentimes for other people, but people will project their own shit on you.
And that's crazy. Okay, Lex. I got a question for you, Lex. Okay. Now, Lex, I'm just saying, you got your hair done. Even though it's in a ponytail, it don't matter. You had to lay it down and get that ponytail right. You know what I'm saying?
She got a lot of hair.
Period.
Okay, because the perfect ponytail take a minute.
Take a minute.
It take a minute. Especially if you got a lot of hair.
Yeah.
You gotta have the right products and everything, because it ain't just gonna lay with just water.
No.
Now you know what I'm saying, like the type person that I am. Like if I want to get a ponytail, instead of me sitting back, girl, look,
I get you a full lace front, cousin.
If I wanted a ponytail, like I wouldn't sit back and be like, she thinks she cute. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna be like, hey, what did you use? What brush did you use? You know what I'm saying? And that's just the type of person I am. But but people just don't even know the preparation it took, you know what I'm saying, just to get up and come out and just look, you know what I'm saying, decent for just right now, the Jay Garrett Show. You know what I'm saying? Killer. Killer. Okay, killer. Hey, I'm jealous of you too, cause you got dreads.
Ain't none of that going
Man,
on.
I'm so motherfucking bald head. I've been bald head so long. Killer. I be.
But hold up, you're not the only one. So I was bald head too once upon a time. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a journey to get to where we at.
There you go.
You know?
See?
Talking about, you know?
It's a journey.
I straight ran to one of my principal's office because I just got my hair cut. So I used to walk around with fucking ponytails and shit. Mind you. Mm-hmm. Fucking ponytail, I'm down there grown. What the fuck? So I'm in 7th, 8th grade. So I had got my hair cut. Fucking S curl and shit. Going with my auntie, trusting my auntie. Alright. I'm talking my hair curly as fuck, but it was in a little fro. Mm-hmm. Man, I went to school, I'm talking about damn near crying. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm like, I'm not finna walk in this classroom. I'm not finna do it. I walked into the office, they like, Sabrina, you look so beautiful. Why you trying to look at your cheekbone? I'm like, you just trying to suit me to get back in this class. That's all it is. I mean, I did that, but yeah, this is a process. 12, 13 plus years, straight process.
See what I'm saying?
And it's beautiful. Yeah. And I think just African Americans, especially African American women too, we have come so far to learn to embrace. Like, nah, baby, I keeps me a lace, keeps me a wig.
I know that's
Don't
right.
mean I can't grow my own hair, but I'm natural,
right?
And it takes a lot. You can probably attest to that. You can too. You know, it takes a lot to maintain your natural hair, and I just don't have the time or the patience for it. So, baby, I throw a sew-in, a wig on in a minute, or some braids or something. But just how long it took for us to get to this place where we embrace and love our own hair and our natural hair. I mean, it took a lot for us to get here to embrace it because we've been so accustomed to like Western or European styles of of beauty. Yep. So I love the fact that we're in a season. I don't want to say a season, but we are in a place now where we can love and embrace our own hair and our own journey.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Antoine Leary. Mr. Leary. Hey, Antoine Leary, man, he has so much going on, man. This brother right here, man, hard working on all levels. I would never want to step in his shoes because I don't think I can handle it. I might throw the book in. Right. You know what I'm saying? But Antoine, like just your preparation of just coming to the studio for people like me to come out and spread my message or to do my work. What are some of the preparation that you have to do just to even show up and just pull up?
That's a fact.
Motivation.
That's a hand clap.
Just to come and do some promotion so people can get tuned to tune in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it is motivation and discipline and is wanting to do it and staying on that level. So that's the preparation for getting up, for coming in, turning on the lights, making sure the table's clean, make sure we got tissue. Try to keep it cool, comfortable. That's what it is. I wouldn't say it's a lot, though. I'm not saying it like it's a lot, but it's part of it.
Right.
And you got a whole family at home. Your girl, your children, and that's a lot.
And, like straight up, hey, round of you got to give my boy a round of applause. And that's what people don't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure it's somebody out here that might be hating on my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to compete with him. I ain't gonna even say hating, just want to compete with him. And you don't even know the shit that he go through just to get this going on. So my thing is, if it's somebody out there that want to do podcasting, hey man, call in and ask Antoine Leary, man. Like he'll give you the pointers. And you actually had a class, didn't you, Leary, to even educate, you know what I'm saying, who want to do this.
Right.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop all that jealousy and that envy, man. Like, just pull up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Inbox them. You know what I'm saying? If you got questions, man, inbox. Don't. It's not cool to, you know what I'm saying, to cast judgment on people, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see something. And guess what? Look, check this out, right? I had went to go see a friend yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. So me and Antoine Leary, we did a promo commercial for the show July 30th, right? So, we out, it's like 110 degrees.
That's a fact.
We outside sweating like hell. I'm talking about all the black ice in my beard melted on my corner. My jersey was black than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But we did what we had to do to, you know what I'm saying, to promote the show. So I leave, we did a good job. So I leave over a friend's house. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my people, whatever, having a nice time. Then all of a sudden, my boy said, "Hey Jay, let me borrow $40, right?" So I'm kind of like, damn. I'm like, damn, like, cause I'm getting in my body now because I had a nice time. And God always balance your day out. Whenever your good time is up here, something gotta bring it back there. You just don't know where it's gonna come from. You know what I'm saying?
That is so great.
Am I tripping? Maybe I'm overthinking. Am I overthinking?
No, I feel like that all the time, but I'm trying to get out of that mindset. I just want a day where everything can be going out good and great without me the fear of like, oh, what
Right.
the fuck's finna happen?
Right. Right.
It's going too good.
Have a nice time, go home, eat, and watch Netflix. That's the
Baby,
perfect ending to
That's
me.
a fact.
But anyway, so I go to my friend's house. He like, man, let me borrow $40, right? So I'm like, damn, like what I look like? You know, like do I look like I just like throwing money away? Like I got issues too.
Why is
Shit, I got
$40 the
kids.
secret number though? Let's
I
like the
got
magic number.
a
ain't too
grandson
low.
on the way. Damn, you know what I mean? I got bills too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So but real shit, right? So my friend said, but you look like money.
Interesting.
And that scared the shit out of me because I'm like, damn, you mean tell me I can't, you know what I'm saying, put some cologne on
Come on now.
and just look like the way I feel inside
Right.
just to
That's a
come
fact.
say hi?
And I'm like, oof.
So the next time I come over here, I'm putting on some goddamn me old ass jogging pants,
Busted up for us.
busted up,
Everything.
right?
Everything.
Curved up at the top.
Man.
And that was more than meets the eye. Like he, you know,
Right.
you know, I came over just to talk about, you know, what happened earlier that day. Like, you know, I'm excited. And,
Right.
and it was like, let me hold for you. I'm
Everybody
like,
ain't
damn.
ready.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but he don't even know that, you know what I'm saying, I was just outside in 110-degree weather,
Right.
taking chances to talk to people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't even know the preparation that led up to this point. And then like he don't even know about the black ice melting off the goddamn beard. You don't even know what I just went through. But
You
I'm
just
like,
look like money.
but when he told me that, he was like, you look like money. And like that kind of disturbs me because back in like I feel like if I come around anybody, I should be able to be me. Like straight up. I shouldn't have to
Play yourself down.
play myself down.
That's a fact.
You know, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I got basketball clothes. Shit, I got shit that I wear around the house. I got
Right.
clothes that if I got to cut grass, it's, you know, I got shit for, you know, different occasions. But what I'm saying is, you mean tell me that I got to hide my smile? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
and
child.
like, people judge you off that shit. Like, you can have a beautiful smile. You could actually be happy. Like, your whole 360 of your life, you could be happy. And somebody just, they don't even know what you went through to even get that damn smile. Like, they don't even know the pain that you went through
Cousin,
to get to this happiness point in your life.
can I speak to that? I worked at different jobs in different, like I worked for probation and parole, worked in the court system. I worked in different places. And one theme that continues, like, that I kind of encounter every time from job to job or even just in certain aspects of places in my life where when people really get to know me and engage, I was like, oh, you different than what I thought you would be. And I'm like, well, what you mean? Oh, I thought you was stuck up. And I'm like, what make you think that? Because you just look like you. I'm like, but what does that look like? So there was an older woman who said the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I've heard this too much. Tell me what it is that I present or that I express that makes one feel like I feel like I'm stuck up. Because anybody that knows me knows it's furthest from the truth. I'm probably going to be the most transparent, the most goofiest person that you will ever meet once you get to know me. Now, I ain't saying I'm coming off the bat. Like, I got to feel you out first to see what kind of angle you coming from, and then you get to see, you know,
Get the me found.
get me.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but what she said is that, oh, you hold your head up high and you look me eye to eye. And I'm like, how does that translate to feeling like you're better than anybody else or you feel like you're stuck up? No. And what I had to tell her, I said, you don't know what it took for me to get here. When I was younger, I struggled with self-esteem, you know, so it took a lot of healing, therapy wasn't really a part of my journey then, but my relationship with God, just understanding that I don't think I'm better than anybody else, but I know ain't nobody else better than me either. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I mean that I stay in my lane.
There you go.
I know who I am. I've discovered who I am as a person. I'm not trying to compete. I'm not trying to compare, because comparison is if you want to get rid of your joy and your peace real quick, start
yes.
comparing your life
Oh
to
my
other
God.
people. So you learn to embrace who you are, flaws and all. And if you know you got a flaw, you work towards that, fixing it. You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason for me to be jealous or envious for anybody else, because also gratitude is another aspect that has taught me, you know, to be just not content. Well, yeah, content but not complacent, because
There
there's
you
a
go.
difference. But I just wanted to know, how can somebody feeling good about themselves and showing up and presenting themselves in a good way, how does that translate to somebody feeling like they're better than anybody else? And that's crazy. I had
Absolutely.
another person tell me, well, because you flipped your hair. What Well, girl, if you know anybody that can know weave, you know what I'm saying, that wear weave,
Right.
sometimes you gotta flip it.
Right.
Or hair, period. You know what I'm saying? But how does me flipping my hair translate?
Right.
You know, so people like to project their own insecurities and their own issues onto other people. And I'm like, but no. So what I've had to learn, again, I show up, I'm going to be who I am.
Yeah.
And if you got an issue with it, baby, that's on you. I'm going to let you deal with that. But it's not going to change the way I show up and present myself in certain spaces. So I want to ask y'all, is that a St. Louis thing or?
I get it all the time.
That's crazy.
I think it's an
People
everywhere thing.
automatically like, I thought you was mean, but you so cool. I just
Right.
don't say shit.
A lot of people here
I'm
have
straightforward.
resting bitch face. They got
What?
rest-
Hold on.
resting
The
bitch
Resting
face.
bitch face.
A lot of people here have that resting bitch face. So it's like when a lot of people encounter certain people, it's just like, I don't think they gonna come off as this or that. But it's once somebody you had that first conversation, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Now I know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Right.
first impression is everything.
Right.
It is you need to know.
Right.
I swear. Cause I'm like, okay, she look
Everybody think
mean.
I'm mean.
Had that first
But I'm
convo,
not.
it was a wrap.
But why y'all think it's like that though? Because I did a lot of traveling this year, and I'm telling y'all,
Just got back
I've been
from
exposed.
Miami.
Hey, no. But I've been to some places, and I'm telling you, I done been to some places. I went to Dallas. A complete eye opener for me. Like black folks, they living, they eating, they doing well down there.
Right.
But what
swear.
made me fall in love with is how personable the people were,
Right.
how
You see?
accommodating. I don't know if it's that Southern
That's how
hospitality.
It is. It is.
But I'm
I
like,
swear.
but what is
The
it?
best to me.
What is it? What's here? What's so different here? Why that is not our cultural norm here?
Right.
What is it?
Me and my friend just had a conversation about this, about leaving and going to different places. It wasn't an argument. It was just more so like we had our difference of opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
I said some places it's better than her, and it is.
A fact.
I'm not
Big
saying it's
facts.
not crime. I'm not saying people don't get killed. I'm not saying none of that. But
Right.
some places you can go somewhere and grow faster
Yes.
because there is nobody stopping you, nobody like taking
The
your
crab
attention
in the
from what you
bucket.
You know what I'm saying? So you can be better somewhere else, and she totally disagreed.
Wow.
I mean,
Right.
I was having
And
a
it-
conversation with some friends too, and
But
they said the same thing.
but I really feel like people can move on. I'm not saying you can't make it here. It's all about what you want to do anyway. Period.
But why does it seem to be so much? You're met with so much resistance here,
Yes.
and it be from your own people.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
we know there's like oppression, systematic oppression, where you gon' that's kind of expected. You expected to get it from white folks. I just hate to say it, but it
Right.
is what it is. You know, that's systematic. But it makes it even more disheartening when it's from your own people, because it's like you
Yeah.
know the struggle. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't you help me? You know what I'm saying? And then oftentimes too, for those who make it, sometimes they don't go back. They be like, well, I got it on my own. You got to get it your own too. But what is that about?
I feel like it's something like the city just adapted to within itself. Like, I don't know. Everybody got their own struggle, their own woo woo woo. But I don't know. I just feel like the city, like, we just adapted to hate and envy like so hard. Like nobody want to see nobody win here.
See,
And that's
Nobody.
sad.
And that's sad
Nobody.
for me because
And
I'm
that's
so
crazy.
vivid. I'm so
It's
vivid. I
crazy.
want everybody to make it. Like
It's crazy.
that's what irritates me a lot. Like, because when I find something I new, I don't care. I'm telling everybody because I
Right.
want
Real.
everybody to have that same feeling. But everybody is not embracing like that. Like
That's
they
true.
feel like you the shit if you know some extra shit that they don't know, and you trying to tell them. But now because you done learned a little bit more, they feel like you feel like you the shit. So now I can't even say what I really want to say because I feel like I'm doing too good to be saying something.
You be
to somebody
scared.
else.
You
Like,
be scared. No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't share a lot of, going back to the whole Facebook social media. You know, like when I was younger, was married in a relationship, I used to post little certain stuff. And, I'm divorced, and if I ever get into another serious relationship, I ain't never posting my man or nothing. I ain't posting
Keep it
nothing
out the
about
way.
nothing on social media. I'm just not doing it. Even with me traveling, people won't know where I've been. I put little bits and pieces. But because people here, I just hate to make it like a regional thing, but
it is what it is.
it is. You know, but I'm like,
It is.
I have
ain't
to
gonna
be
let
very
nobody know
selective and
where
very
I've been
careful
until I
about what I
got
choose
back.
to
Yes.
share.
Absolutely.
Ain't
on
nobody
social
gonna
media.
know where I've been until I got back. It's just like, cause you know what I'm saying? Too many people looking at your story. It's just like, okay, now I got to think about somebody breaking into my house.
They
People,
do.
Right.
people know
Right.
where I live.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it's a safety issue. It's just
Yeah.
like, it shouldn't have to be like that.
Well,
In the
it is.
2000s, we didn't live like this.
Right.
We didn't live like this.
Because social
Everybody
media
was
wasn't such an intricate part of our lives either.
and
People
that's
put
what
so
I feel
much.
like it is.
Right.
That's what
Yeah.
I feel like it is. Everything comes from social media. If I
Right.
can't look like that, if I can't present myself like that on a daily basis, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I
Interesting.
want to look like that. I want to be like that. But it's like, what grind and effort you gonna put into getting to
goes
that
back to
point?
what you said.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
goes back
That's
to
a
what
fact.
you said.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And you know what? Like, I have a love and hate relationship with my city, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the shit out of my city, right? So, one time I, went out of town. Went to Atlanta, went to, Florida, and when I came back to my city, it seemed like the arch looked like a frown.
Wow. That's deep.
Straight the fuck up. And then, like, what's crazy, like, but I had to go out of town to be around different people to be like, let me see, is it the same in my city? Because I want to make sure, but before I put, any type of name on anything, I have to go see shit with my own eyes. Like, I have to see it, I have to feel it, I have to touch it, I have to, before I just say, hey man, my city fucked up. Like,
for
Like,
real.
but
It's fucked up.
when I, this,
They can't
that
even
competition shit, like, I realized, like, in Atlanta, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure human nature plays its part no matter where you at. But, like, when I went down to Atlanta, I kind of felt like it's so much to do.
Everybody
Nobody
eating.
has time to be worrying
Everybody's
about
eating.
what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Killer, where you at?
That's
Fallon,
why.
Ain't
That's
nobody
why.
got, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody
It's-
eating.
Everybody's
That's
trying to
why.
eat.
It's bigger. It's just more shit going on. And St. Louis could be that way. Like I sit back, I look at all the entertainers here. Like, I didn't realize how many comedians it was until I got
Got
into
out
it.
there, yeah.
And and I realized that no matter, like, whatever you get into, it becomes your conscience. So, like, how you get your car, and then you see your car everywhere after that. You like, God damn, everybody got this damn car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The car new to you,
Right.
but then you start looking at everybody else. You like,
Yeah,
God
right.
damn,
That's
my
a
car
fact.
everywhere. So, and so, like, that's how it was for me when I got into the comedy thing. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try some comedy. Next thing you know, it's thousands of comedians in St. Louis, man, and big ups. And I got mad respect for comedians that's out here working. You know what I'm saying? But that competition shit, that's toxic. That's a toxic ass mindset. Like I'm not I would never try to outdo somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody funny, you funny as hell.
That's a fact.
I'm not finna try to out funny you. Like how the hell can I out funny? So that means that I could do you better than you. You can't do that shit.
Competition should be
With yourself.
exactly
Right.
You trying to be better than you were before.
That's a fact.
That is it.
But it's like this competition mindset is so toxic. I don't get it. Like it's in relationships. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just two people who dating each other. They with each other and they want to compete. Like I understand, like you know what I'm saying, like sharing love with each other.
Right.
I get that, but like, damn, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna try to one up you on, like damn, like no, like she might have had a good week. You know what I'm saying? And she got a lot going on. She got a lot of accolades that happened that week. I'm not finna be like, shit, I'm finna out accolade her next week. What the fuck? Like, no.
Or throw
That's
some salt in the game. Right.
Right.
No,
So-
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that she did is round of applause and I stand behind you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like people don't understand that whenever you're on a mission, your day will come. You know what I'm saying? Like I truly believe in supporting people. I want to support more, but I'm running out of clothes. Cause I like to look decent when I go out because motherfuckers talking behind your back. Cause people be like, I don't care when no motherfucker say shit. I care a little bit.
Me too.
I ain't finna put no any motherfucking thing
Just a
on.
little
That's the way we was raised.
Pull up no
Come out the
motherfucking
house
right now.
looking no
I'm finna have my shit lined up. I'm
And
finna
where we
smell
get that
good.
from?
Y'all got me
My
fucked up.
TT.
I mean, but that's just me. I'm not saying that I gotta look like I'm finna go to an adult prom now. I'm just,
a
but
ball.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we gonna be
leave
presentable.
a good, you know what I'm saying? Because people talk behind your back, they do. So like, if I look bad, if I go out somewhere and I'm looking crazy, you know what they gonna say as soon as I leave? That nigga look like he snorting dope. That nigga look like he
What's
getting
wrong
hot.
with
You know how
him?
motherfuckers
Right.
talk.
For real.
So I like to look presentable. Fuck that. And then,
yeah.
and then one time I seen somebody. What, baby? What's going on?
Time for a break.
Huh? Oh, okay. So like, it's almost break time, y'all. and I got a musical guest in the building, man, and that's Killer. Killer got some fire. You know what I'm saying? Killer gonna do her thing. You know what I'm saying? She gonna, you know what I'm saying, bless the building with some music. You know what I'm saying? But damn, where was I at? What was I talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So people talk behind your back. It's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? So I'ma always try to look, you know what I'm saying, presentable. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma tell you something. One time I seen like a picture. Somebody took a picture of somebody and it was on their phone, right? And when I seen the person zoom in, you know how you can zoom in on a motherfucker? You could damn near look on their nostril. I'm like, damn.
Especially
That phone is a bad motherfucker.
It
So
is.
I just try to make sure that every angle
Right.
is on point because I don't want nobody taking no picture of me and then they add a bullshit ass story to the motherfucker and then my career is ended before it started.
Exactly.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? But we finna go to a break. Like I said, we got Killer in the building. You know what I'm saying? She gonna give us some fire ass music. But last week, right? I had went to Top Shelf. Shout out to Lil Rock Obama, man. You know what I'm saying? Real funny comedian, man. Y'all check my boy. You know what I'm saying? Lil Rock Obama, man. He hosts at Top Shelf. You know what I'm saying? Off Dunn Road, out in North County, right? So we had a comedy contest, cousin. And I had so much fun this night, even though I lost. I won $25.
Oh, okay.
And I gave it to my sister. But the week before, I spent it with the weed man. Cause I get 3.5 for that 20, a motherfucker, man. The weed man, my superhero, y'all.
Ooh, child.
But I had so much fun at Top Shelf because even though it was a competition, wasn't nobody competing with each other.
Yeah.
Everybody was just, you know what I'm saying? I'm vibing, babe vibing, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody vibe. We had a good time. Like I could feel that it wasn't no, I'm finna try to out funny this nigga. No, it was everybody did them, and it was. I had an awesome time. You know what I'm saying? So I got a message to you know what I'm saying, to change your mindset. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to shift your paradigm. So my thing is, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, of course you want to be the best at what you do. Don't get me wrong. But if somebody got the limelight, if somebody working, if somebody, you know, finna blow, man, clap your hands for them. Like straight up. Don't be worrying about what they doing, what the hell they got going on. If anything, inbox them.
Yeah.
Ask questions. It don't make you less than because you gotta. Don't get me started. All right. Well, look, we're gonna be back, but we finna have my musical guest, Killer, finna spit some fire for y'all. Hey, y'all, make sure.
It's Killer. It's unreleased. They got me doing unreleased music, you know? They ain't even out yet, but it's gonna be out soon. Fuck with it. I'm going up like a drink a little bit, that's what made me remember. Hey man, I ain't losing my temper no more, so my heart gon' stay cold like the first day of winter. It ain't the fact that them niggas was fraud, it is the fact that they thought they was winning. Just keep it real with me. Why would you lie to my face like we wasn't just down and out yesterday? Held it down cause the trenches ain't safe. Saving the day like I put on the cave. And when it's my time, yeah, I hope I ain't late. Since I was a child, grinding my destiny. All of these people keep screaming my name. Just keep it real with me. Why would you lie to my face like we wasn't just down and out yesterday? Held it down cause the trenches ain't safe. Saving the day like I put on the cave. And when it's my time, yeah, I hope I ain't late. Ay, ay. We going up like the cat be. Ever had problems, come sit down, don't at me. Say you got it, but ain't what a trap be. We be strapped like them kids in the backseat. It's my time, patiently waiting for greatness. And these niggas hating, I'm perfecting my grind. Up like the sun, bitch, we all shine. Ain't need no handouts for my standing ovation. Out on vacation like mama, I made it. That fake love, no, I never displayed it. That's just how the hers gang made me. Like my pistol, my tree, and my bitch. I keep them fuck niggas strictly adjacent. How the fuck you gon' say ain't real? Bitch, I been real, you can see it on paper. Real with me. Why would you lie to my face like we wasn't just down and out yesterday? Held it down cause the trenches ain't safe. Saving the day like I put on the cave. And when it's my time, yeah, I hope I ain't late. Since I was a child, grabbing my destiny. All of these people keep screaming my name. Just keep it real with me. Why would you lie to my face like you wasn't just down and out yesterday? Held it down cause the trenches ain't safe. Saving the day like I put on the cave. And when it's my time, yeah, I hope I ain't late. Since I was a child, grabbing my destiny. All of these people keep screaming my name. Going up. I'm going up. Hey, I'm going up. Killing this mug, man.
Okay, we back on there. Man,
Guilty.
Yeah.
kill it.
That was it.
That's why they call you guilty.
That's why it's killing.
And your lyrics make sense. I can't appreciate some of the newer genre of rap because the lyrics don't make sense.
Yeah.
So you can appreciate when it when it rhymes and it makes sense.
And it makes sense.
Yeah.
So you definitely got that.
Yeah, I only have.
her other songs though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just hard, man, because like if it ain't about gang banging, twerking, throwing booty, don't nobody want to hear it. That's just hard. That's just a struggle nowadays for any lyrical artist. Like you can't be lyrical. You got to be somewhere on somebody else's level to be lyrical or already seen. You know what I'm saying? So we're just making it do what it do.
And
Great job.
yeah, that motherfucker hard.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Just
Thank
keep
you.
it real.
That was hard. Man. You want
Okay.
to do another, or do you want to wait towards the end of the show?
Close out with
You want
that
to close out with it?
Yeah.
Or you
I'm gonna have to play the lyrics with that one. You know what I'm saying? It's a new song, so I showed it to you. So I guess I'll play it.
Okay.
Just go to the corner.
All right. Kill it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it live. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And like, yeah, you heard it first here on the Jay
Hey,
Garrett
for real,
Show.
no doubt. Hey, if I get on, Jay Garrett Show. They put me on.
But,
Jay Garrett Show.
Hey, Killer, how can people get in contact with you? Because I think right now, because you serious, dude. You do that. You like are you a venting rapper? Like, do you vent like to just jot stuff down just to, you know what I'm saying, to get it off your chest, and then you say it for fun, or are you like serious about like?
Yeah, so like I'm serious about it, but it's just like now I feel like the game is just so congested with rappers. Everybody want to rap, like niggas aunties rapping now. Like everybody want to rap, like for
Straight
real,
up, yeah.
and that's what make it draining. So it's just like that song I made that literally in April. I looked up, I'm just like April, and the song that I just showed you I did in July. So it's just like okay, like I'm taking my time doing songs, but it's just like okay, it's what I feel like I need to put down and what I feel like is right for the moment. So
being true to your
Okay.
artistry.
Yeah, like that's
Amen.
it. So it's like I'm trying so hard not to dib and dab to what everybody else is doing because that's what's gonna catch the ear. But it
Right.
was like if you speaking something real and something that somebody like, you got a catchy enough beat. That's all it's about now.
Yeah.
You just need a catchy enough beat.
Catchy,
If
yeah.
I get a catchy enough beat and you just like what I'm saying, you gonna like it. You
gonna
gonna
like
you
it.
gonna fuck with it. So
Okay.
that's
All
it.
right.
But
What,
your
what,
music is like that Jay-Z kind of music, so you catch the
That's
right
what
eye.
I'm
Right.
So you
saying.
catch the right eye.
Like
You just gotta keep
And
on
that's
doing
Kendrick,
you.
J. Cole, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm trying
And
to
like the older audience, those of us who are older, probably 80s.
And that's what I
But-
like. That's,
Yeah,
that's
we
music,
listen for
baby.
lyrics. We don't just
Yeah.
listen for
No.
beats.
I need meaning. I need meaning behind
That's a
it.
fact.
Yeah.
Because I'm very cautious and
Yeah.
about what and conscious about what I let, what I ingest and what I,
Yeah.
what I take in. That's why I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Some of the younger rappers, I can't really get with it, because it's like y'all
don't
talking
even
a whole bunch of.
understand it.
First of all, you can't understand it because they mumble rapping.
Right,
Right.
that- that's
Right.
what
And
the
then
generation
too-
is now. It's
Right.
mumble rap. It's
Yeah,
called
you know
mumble
what?
rap.
And then all
But-
they talk about is lean perks, fucking
Yeah,
killing.
that's it.
Right. I don't
Taking
want.
they call,
I don't want that in my spirit. I
but
don't
you know
want
what?
that.
You know what, cousin? Not to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
The women rappers are making sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong. At twerking, okay, whatever. I'm cool with the twerking, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm cool with it. Because if they 21, 22, 23,
That's
what
all
the
they
hell
know.
are they supposed to be doing at that age?
I feel you, true.
So like when it's a person in their 40s and their 50s and they like these girls out here are just and it made me want to say, okay, what was you doing when you was 20?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how did you get to your maturity level? So
That's a valid point.
but I mean, but at the same time,
know how.
like the women rappers now,
I have
I
worked with
understand what they saying. Outside of J. Cole and the conscious rappers who. The women are actually making sense. Look,
But and then-
SINGLE. Like I heard what she's saying. You know what I mean? Even though
Right.
society kind of looked down, okay, whatever. But I'm like, I understand what she's saying. Like,
She
Cardi
got her
B,
piece this summer.
I heard
She
what
worried
she's
about nobody
saying.
fucking off on her.
Megan Thee Stallion, I
Right.
heard what she's saying.
Yeah.
Now, the dudes,
Facts.
all the dude rappers now, it's like, man, what you just say, man?
To me, it's all the same. Like
Yeah.
all the dudes now sound the same.
Yeah.
They just sound the same.
Right, you know what I mean? So it's like now I feel like now the women coming out because the men we've been how long the men been rapping? What Colors
Since-
been out for how long? Ice-T
like
been out
We
by
gonna say
early.
80.
late
We gonna
70s.
say 83 to 86. Is what
Right.
man has
Probably like
took
late
over rap.
70s,
They
yeah. Like
dominated
African
the
Bombada,
game.
or we talking about them
So-
too? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Same
So,
era.
so like anything else, shit, motherfucker getting tired of hearing just let the women. Y'all do y'all thing. And one thing that I respect about Megan Thee Stallion is, you know what I'm saying, like she used her platform to, you know what I'm saying, like she's in school. She graduated. Like it's like some people will call it selling your soul or whatever, but it's like she did what the hell she had to do to get in position to, you know what I'm saying?
But she's a lyricist too. Even when
yeah.
she freestyle, her
Yeah.
shit go hard and it makes sense.
Yeah,
Megan
Megan
Thee
Thee Stallion, you know what I mean? So
I don't care for what she represents, but like you gotta respect her as a lyricist and a rapper.
right,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Cause like even like I just noticed something even like about comedy, right? Like when it comes to men, you can be like the world they really don't care for a manly man to be on stage, right? I guarantee you, if I go get a wig and bring Jaquisha out,
That's a fact. Then you blow up.
let me bring Jaquisha out, cause she gonna be coming, y'all. Y'all get ready for it. But when I bring Jaquisha out, motherfucker gonna be, they gonna have me on every goddamn thing.
Platform.
They gonna overlook me being a man, a manly man. I don't want to hear that shit. But let me come out and be like, bitch, who?
Right.
Bitch, what?
No, that's true.
You gonna go viral.
Period. They ain't gonna be like, now I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit
That's
crazy.
true.
But I don't know. I don't know.
You stay true to who you are.
Stay
It's
true
just
to
like
who
in
you
order
are.
to
You know what I'm
make it to
saying?
Success, you can't be yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta be
Like,
somebody else.
yeah. Like I was tripping off of like even like Young Thug. Like I don't want to get too far off topic, but I was tripping off Young Thug. I mean when he first came out, you know, he had his pictures with the with the dresses and things of that nature. And I was kind of like I was doing my judgmental shit. I was doing my more than meets the eye. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? But later on, I'm like, it's entertainment. He did that to get the
on.
bag, right?
I'm about to say, because it's not even entertainment. That man got some swag. He got a little swag. Gunna got more swag than Young Thug. Now, Gunna that man has swag. Like, they do that little skirts and stuff. Like, they got swag.
Yeah.
So, but my question, okay, go ahead, because I'm. But why we have to do that to get the bag, though?
I don't.
I mean, I get it. I
don't
understand it. From a business standpoint, but why? Because everybody else is given a lane. Again, I have to speak to like other cultures. They can stay true to who they are, but why do we always have to compromise, though?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
I get it, but why, though?
Why? Right. Damn, I don't know. That's how I guess.
You say that's how it's designed to be. The coonery though, but why we gotta do? So I was having a conversation with Dion on my way here, just talking about. So somebody posted on Facebook like, name your top 3 with the comedians. So they had everybody on there. I say, so for me it would be Pryor.
Yeah.
It would be Bernie Mac, and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. And
there was somebody, I forgot, another comedian was kind of taking shots at Dave Chappelle and was like, well, is he really doing comedy or is he having dialogue? And I say, see, y'all ain't ready for Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, right.
Because the thing about Dave Chappelle, why I respect him and why I love his style so much is because he gonna give you some knowledge. And he gonna make you laugh at the same time. And everybody ain't ready for that. And he ain't, he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't ready for that. And he ain't cooning.
Right.
And I don't want to downplay no other comedians, but some of them, they coon.
Right.
But Dave Chappelle always stayed true to who he is.
Yeah.
And he walked away from a $50 million bag to uphold. So I wish we had more of him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he making more now than he did then.
Yeah.
So it pays off. But how many people are courageous enough and brave enough and true enough, like their conviction and their conscience is strong enough to say, nah, you know what, y'all can have that, but this, I'm going to stay in my lane.
Stay in my lane, right. And that's, like I say, that I think that goes back to, you know what I'm saying, what we were saying about, just more than meets the eye, because it's like the world, like TV, television, tell a lie to the vision.
Right. That's a fact.
It's like everybody's just looking at what this TV is looking at, and that it becomes their reality.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's fucked up.
It is. And you think about it too, like our younger generations have conversations about this all the time, not knowing how to separate.
Right.
What you see on social media. And I think for some of us who are older, not everybody, because some older people buy into that BS too, but when I go on social media, I can kind of differentiate, for the lack of a better term. I probably didn't say that right phonetically, but I know how to separate my reality, you know what I'm saying, from what I see, because at the end of the day, going back to social media, people are going to show you their high points.
Right.
Very seldom, Lord, people going to show you the hard work, the grind, and everything that it took to get to that point. Right. So when you compare yourself to everybody's high points, you're gonna always feel like you're not doing enough or you're not measuring up because you're measuring yourself against people's high points.
High point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just know everybody's journey is different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Find your lane.
Yeah.
And I think somebody else spoke to that. Do what it is that God has gifted you to do.
Right.
And you do that. And don't compare yourself.
Not only that, if you're looking at somebody else, you're looking at what they just give you right then and there. You're not looking at what they had to go through
to get
to that point.
To get that point.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful, but I think a lot of our young people buy into this, and they have created a paradigm, or they've created like a perception about what life should be based off what everybody else's high points.
Right.
So when they hit those bumps in the wall, when they hit those challenges in life, they don't know how to adjust. They don't know how to critically think and analyze and work their way through real life shit, because at the end of the day, no matter what you see on social media, real life is going on when you come up off that social media. And a lot of our babies are not equipped to know how to handle real life because they so much into this social media, and they trying to hit them to this metaverse. I don't know what's going to be the end result of that, but that's not reality, baby, because when you come up off that phone, life is right there waiting for you.
Yeah.
And our babies are not equipped to know how to deal with that. Emotional regulation. They don't know how to deal with mood.
Jesus.
You know, real life, just social skills. I mean, our babies are not equipped, and I see our babies suffering.
And you know what? I'm a part of the kids kind of being the way they are now. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to play Grand Theft Auto, like Grand Theft Auto 5,
Come on, now.
Grand Theft Auto
You know
4. Like I used to play the shit out that game, like like hours on end. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending money on coins so I can get my cheat codes to win.
Serious. It's serious.
Kill boys out here for real.
Yeah.
But now I just realized that the damn video game that I was playing became real life. Everybody is acting out Grand Theft Auto.
That's a fact.
For real.
We talked about that. Those kid boys, did y'all see those babies? These are babies that made that video.
Yes.
I'm like, you
nobody's over 22, 23 now. Nobody.
They not 18, nothing.
Yeah.
They're like 12,
babies.
13.
Yeah, some
Your
of them
brain
are.
ain't even finished
They
developing.
like
They are.
7-8-year-old in there.
Right.
Like,
Sad.
And it's like, you know,
Scary.
there's nobody telling these, you know what I'm saying, little youngsters, like, you know, on the other
they
side.
And that's what I wanted to say. Like, not even just trying to speak like on black people.
Yeah.
It's just like in a general.
Yeah.
It come back to the parents. Like, what are we teaching? Like, what people don't want to talk about, bro. Like, raising a child. Like, when are we gonna sit our child down and be like, hey, this is what credit is.
Yeah.
When you move out the house, this is what you got to look forward to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what your first job could be, but if you hustle a little bit harder, this what you can want it to be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I got a parent that's older. Like, my mama, if she was still alive to this day, she would be like 60 something. So like, I got an older parent. She had me when she was 33. So it's just like my morals are different from what these kids is now. It's just like, bro, if I'm getting around a certain group of people, I'm not finna go around just cursing willy. No, like I gotta respect my elders. Like it's just the small stuff. Like it come to these parents. Like, when are we gonna sit these kids down and teach them this real life stuff? Like, it's more than just going to school, graduating, going to a college to say you got that degree.
That's a fact.
What can you benefit off that?
Like, exactly.
Like,
it's
come to them parents, man.
Do you know how to engage and interact?
For real.
Socialize. Like, these babies lack socialization skills.
Man, they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk, so they shelter themselves off. Now you want to know why they getting into gangs, fighting every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it plays a big part in everything.
I'm telling you,
everything.
I could be wrong. I feel like I'm right. Like, you know how you got the school shootings and shit.
Yeah,
that's going
man.
On?
Like,
now,
man.
Look. Now you know my people. You know we will fuck each other up. Right? It happens. You know what I'm saying? Black on black. It happens. But black folks don't run up in school shooting up shit, right?
We don't do that.
So my thing is, I got a theory of where it came from. Going back to the video games, I used to play Call of Duty and Ghost Recon. And one thing I realized about those video games, they show you what the guns look like, what kind. You could put the silencers on it. They showed you how to kick somebody's house in and look for somebody. They show you like the Zulu. They show you different ways how you can extract your people and throw the smoke bombs in. So I used to play shit out these games, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting back and I thought about this. I'm like, damn. So if kids playing this and they so-called best friend is online. They so-called best friend is online. Like they don't interact with each other. They best friend could be in China, fucking Yugoslavia, or some
and probably a
goddamn
45-year-old man on the other end.
It's like nobody got real friends no more.
So look, right? So they teaching them how to shoot these guns on the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's military tactics.
That's a fact.
On the game. So you got this child that don't have that's desensitized.
Yep.
Don't know how to deal with emotions.
Yep.
Cause remember back in the day, I know when I was young, somebody make fun of my ass, I gotta fight. Shit.
Right. Or you joining back on that.
I join back on you.
Right.
I fight, and then we end up being good friends because there's respect out of that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But now, they go to school, somebody say something crazy to them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say something crazy to them. Now they sad and they mad. Now they go back home. They go back home. And you know they fathers and shit, police officers, and they got all these legitimate weapons, licensed to fucking carry. Now this little kid that people made fun of, now he on his way back to school. mad as hell, and he probably played he probably played Ghost Recon and Call of Duty before he even went to the goddamn schools.
Yeah.
And then they trying to figure out how the hell is they running up in this school with this military tactic ass shit.
Exactly.
It's the damn video game.
That's
Y'all
right.
teaching them shit.
So goes back to that parenting, what you was talking about. So are we gonna allow TV and video games to raise our children?
Like there's no more outside.
And yeah,
Like
outside, yeah.
there's no more
no more
outside.
outside.
Every
Like
generation of parents is different. Like I feel like we
But I got a
the
question
last.
to that though. So what if they don't? What if it's not the parent though? What is it then outside of the parent?
that's the
think with the
mentality of the
parents-
kid.
But I think too, parents can't, when they're younger, they can kind of dictate and control how much your children and what your children are exposed.
You can
to.
monetize it, right?
You can monetize,
Right.
but I know even for me, my baby's 4. But I realized too, like, okay, Fallon, so go to work, pick him up, get home. I can't just let Disney raise him. I have to start pulling back some screen time, spending that one-on-one time. Easier said than done. But I feel like these are small incremental changes I can make now
Right.
to kind of pull back so he won't be so dependent and so accustomed to that screen time and that technology, and allow him to read. Because I know for me, I love to read as a child, and I even still love to read as an adult. And one of the reasons I love doing it is because it causes me to think.
Yeah.
It causes me to critically think and analyze and just kind of do some other different things instead of just being absent-minded in front of a screen and just, you know what I'm saying? And again, easier said than done.
Okay, so for me, I got teenagers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, you can pull them away, take whatever. So what when they're not around you? So
Yeah.
So even when you can be the best parent ever, like I'm talking about doing
No, that's a
everything. And the moment they're not around you,
It's the culture.
so
So it's their peers. Right, no,
So
I
it's-
get it.
So
Yeah,
we
that's
just can't
hard.
say parents because I know good parents that their kids is in prison.
No, that's a fact.
You know,
Yeah.
for murder.
That's a fact.
And I done seen them work their butts off, do whatever. I'm talking about. I feel it's the kid.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
For
think
me,
it's a combination
Yeah.
of both.
And
I don't
yeah.
think it's a or either or. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a combination of a lot
Yeah,
of things, and,
yeah.
it goes back to your child as an individual because you can pour so much into your child, but ultimately it's up to the decisions that they make. But I feel like too, this newer generation versus from when we were growing up, like peer pressure and
it's terrible right now.
it's
Yeah.
always been
Yeah.
there, but I feel like it's more prevalent now. You know what I'm saying? Our babies have so many other avenues and so many things pulling at them than what
Devices,
we
yeah.
had.
Yeah.
And you know
Not only
what?
that, are we concerned with what our kids are thinking? How are they feeling? What are you learning?
Right. Yeah.
What are you talking about with your friends? Like,
Right.
like, are we concerned with all of that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
But if they not used, because you can have a kid that's isolating themselves. Like
Right.
some kids just don't like to talk. I have one. So when he show emotion, it's a big deal because he don't show emotion. So when you blow up, like you done had all these feelings suppressed. When we, literally, me and my kids, we have an open relationship. I promise to God. But when you blow up, it's like it's devastating right now. Like it blew my mind to the point I'm like, where the fuck?
And do
You know,
this
I
come
was
from?
devastated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where does come from?
So for me,
And I think
my
it's cool.
suggestion would be like a mentor or a therapist or somebody outside of home
Yeah.
where they can vent and it will be a neutral ground. You know what I'm saying? It would be hopefully unbiased where they can get a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I feel like I have a perspective on that because I feel like I was one of those kids that always rebelled. Like I had the low key the best mama. We ain't had nothing, but she made them scraps do what it do. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
it was just like I rebelled so much because of I didn't know what was going on at the time, how the world was so dang. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I
Right.
wasn't thinking about that. I'm thinking about, okay, mama, you struggling. I'm trying to see what I can do to help you try to ease up some of this pressure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I rebelled, and it's just like, why did I rebel? One of the reasons I can say I rebelled is because, like, I don't know, like it's just like the people I was putting myself around. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
So-
if my environment probably would have been changed,
Come on now.
maybe
Speaks to
you know what I'm
everything.
saying, I wouldn't have. But it was this is what I had to deal with. Like I didn't have nothing to turn to but niggas that was getting high, but niggas that was on perks and lean, but niggas
Right.
that was out here robbing, kicking doors. So it was just like, all right, these the only friends I got that same kind of seem kind of cool. That's the trend. So let me go kick it down and see.
I
You
can
know what I'm saying?
definitely relate
Like,
to that.
And you
but
know
I
what?
didn't have skirts to where I was like, okay, now I'm finna get locked up. Like, all right, let me
Right.
pump them brakes. I
you
ain't
know
that
what?
rebellious.
I
You
ain't
know what I'm
about
saying?
that
Like,
life.
come on, like
And-
for real.
And one thing that I've kind of like experienced was it's hard. It's challenging to be good. It's easy to be
Man,
bad.
and it's
But
like
that's
when
the
you know you can
norm.
be good, when you
It's
know you can be
easy.
good, it's
Something is gonna
always
come test
something.
you.
It's just
You
like
see what I'm
I don't want to
saying?
be good.
Like,
And
I
that's-
could be good. I
you
don't want to
know,
be good.
like even like as of like right now, you know what I'm saying? Like we've like for us to be respectable, as of us at this table right now, we went through some shit to get to this point of being respectable.
Right, and it was a combination of things.
You know?
Our upbringing,
Yeah.
what we've been exposed to, understanding. Hey, I ain't really bought that life. I mean, I get y'all. That's what y'all bought,
Right.
but I ain't really,
Yeah,
I ain't really
I ain't
bought
built
that.
for
You
that.
know, I ain't built for
Yeah.
that. I think it's a combination of things.
Yeah.
What you've been exposed to.
And you know what? You got something to say?
Yeah.
Okay, like you know what? I mean, cause we running out of time, and I man, they can go. We can do another whole hour what we're
Right.
talking about.
For real, for
But-
real.
Man, okay. Look, more than meets the eye. That's the name of the show. But we gotta go. But for me to get closure to the show, you know what I'm saying? We got Killer that's gonna give us closure with some more music. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, more than meets the eye. People, don't judge people. That's the main thing. Like, before you judge somebody, man, get to know them first. Ask a question. Just because you see somebody with a nice vehicle, nice house, don't mean they have a lot of money. They could have a good-ass credit score.
Right.
My thing is, ask them how to work your credit. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't quit all that hating. Quit letting material shit blind you. Because you don't know what the hell anybody is going through. You know what I'm saying? Quit the jealousy shit. Just ask questions. And you be surprised what somebody will tell you. You know what I'm saying? But we finna end the show with a musical performance again by Killer.
All right, so the next song I'm gonna do is called "Don't Be." I let Unique listen to this. She loved this. So I'm just trying to get a few more people on this wave. So the visual that I do for this, I want it to be really dope. So.
Getting late. Why you gotta be beside me?
I'm still learning this.
6-4 made this
Hey,
beat.
hold up.
6-4 made this
Hey. Tryna flourish like these flower bombs. Reminiscing about my aunties, uncles, and mom. We was too selfish back then, never cherished the time. More woke than I'm entertained, so I'm seeing the signs. Y'all was just blurring the lines. We was really the vibe. I hate to see that pole spark like the 4th of July. Tired of generations letting shit slide like passing them by. Drowning ourselves with this dope because we love to get high. Now break it down, grab that sack, boy. For every dummy I heard as a jack boy. I lost some real friends, not no fake ones. On the grind like I skate or something. My only dream is to make one. Waking up poolside. For every last foe, there's a ride or die. For every main bitch, just one on the side. Different conversation. I'm contemplating like my time been wasted. Cause I'm don't be. Hey. It's Killer. Have to spit that real cause they don't wanna hear that. You hear me? They love that fake though, you hear me?
That's a fact.
Hey. You either changing or you grow, that's a hell of a difference. Trying to walk a mile up in my life, you won't fit the description. Hella depressed, I said, fuck it, I'll pop these prescriptions. Everybody say they wanna hurt you, I want you to feel me. I'ma give you that real me. And I can say I grew up rough without no pot to piss in. Been in that truck without no light, I had you straight relentless. But they say truth is in the pudding, just want you to listen. Spirits pay me a visit, fighting with myself in the mirror. Puppet mode, I saw somebody pulling strings, I can feel it. Locking load to the brain, had a bullet with my name, only heard a click. Knew I was tired, but ain't had time to quit. Knew I had grind, but just couldn't find the shit. And now I'm fighting on my demons, I got time for this. Just to make it past 21, that's our daily bread. Now I go out and break them curses, fuck fuck what Simon said. Cause they gon' love you when you gone and not here in the flesh. I tell my bitch like every day, man, I love you to death. Ride or die, know she gon' step. But man, it's all on me, saying goodbye to the streets. I'm the realest one left. Inside of me, watch you weeping.
6'4" made this beat. 6'4" made this beat.
Hey, turn up, y'all.
That's the Jay Garrett Show. We out of here, man. Hey, y'all check out Killer. How can they get in contact with you, man? If somebody want to, you know what I'm saying, get a hold of you and.
So on YouTube, you just type in Killer Kid. That was my last name, but I grew up out the kid. I ain't no kid no more. So type in Killer Kid. You gonna find all my recent videos. IG is the kid, Real Killer 314, REAL Killer KILLAH 314. And I ain't gonna tell you how to Facebook. That's a little personal. So y'all just hop on the IG, follow me. You know, want to do features or whatever. I'm down. So just let me know.
Okay.